What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Hardcore Group Ironman series. In the last one, I got myself the full rune crafting outfit, and I went and tested blood runes, and ended up making almost 7,500 blood runes an hour. I also mentioned at the end of the last video that I want to go and AFK 99 cooking from Karambwans, and the reason I want to do this is because I need to train 99 construction on my Ultimate Ironman. So I'm going to start off here by getting probably around 20,000 or so Karambwanjis. I think I'm going to need about 45,000 total, but I really don't want to end up with a lot more than I actually need, so that's what I'm going to be starting out with here. Shouldn't actually take too long to get up to 20k. Okay, I got my 20,000 raw Karambwanjis. Now I'm going to start AFKing these. If you guys remember, the last time I did this, I was averaging around 600 to 650 Karambwans an hour. And I believe at those rates, it's going to take me like 30 or so hours to bank level 99. I also have 2,000 grapes, so I'm going to be getting 400,000 cooking XP from wine, so I had to take that into account as well. But from the math I did, I don't know how much I'm going to end up burning, so I just added like 500 to the amount that I need, and that is going to be 19,500. So a little bit of a random update here. I took a break to eat, and I was really close to this range level, so I ended up hitting level 93. But at this point, I have done about 5 hours or so of fishing, and I am currently at 3,500 Karambwans. So here's another update for you guys, and with usual for these videos, these updates to you guys are going to seem like they went really quick. But for me, I've already been fishing for about 16 or so hours, and I am up to 10,000 Karambwans. And there is level 91 fishing. I'm not entirely sure if I'll hit 92 from the remaining Karambwa that I need to catch, but it's going to be pretty close. So 984,000 fishing XP later, there is the 19,500 rock Karambwans I need. I've also done 7 medium clues, so those are stacking up as well. I am currently 186k away from 92 fishing, so I want to go and finish that since I'm close to it. There's a chance I get more medium clues from it, but I'm just going to AFK barb fishing to finish it out. Alright, there is the 92 fishing. Sadly, I didn't manage to get any more medium clues from this, but I'm going to head over to the bank and open all of the medium clues that I got from Karambwans. Alright, 7 medium clues to see if this time I can get lucky on something. At least I'm getting a bunch of like random cool unique stuff, but still not what I want. And that is going to be 25 medium clues now, and no ranger boots. So I went and lined up all of the cooking stuff that I'm going to be using here. 19,500 Karambwans and the 2,000 grapes. I want to start with the grapes first. It's pretty easy to do. I need to fill 2,000 jugs with water, which is really easily done using a humidify spell. And using all these is going to get me 400,000 cooking XP. Alright, well I was planning to do a 400k XP drop, but I got a lag spike like 150k in, so I'm not going to be able to do that. But there is the end of all of the wines and the 400,000 XP gained, so now it is time to move on to the Karambwans. For the majority of these, I'm just going to be AFKing them instead of tick manipulating, since I'm still playing on my Ultimate Ironman, and I can't really tick manipulate on this account while I'm doing that. Even AFKing, I'm pretty sure it's over 300k an hour, so it's still really, really fast XP. So not quite 300k XP per hour, but it's looking like about 260k, so it's still going to be a lot, and at this XP rate, it's going to take me 13 hours to hit level 99. So there is level 97 cooking, and there is level 98. Alright, so this is pretty interesting. I decided to go with Alkin here. He's about to hit 99 ranged. So there is Alkin's 99 range, and now we're both going to cook on this fire here. I don't know if he's going to be able to, but there is 99 cooking for both of us as well. I don't know how it lined up like this. He also got 2,100 total level from that, so that's pretty fun to do. It's been a while since we've done anything together. So the next thing up here, I'm just really quickly going to get myself 98 crafting. I have this banked in just the uncut gems that I have, and I'd say like 90% of these are just from Alfie. When he did the corrupted gauntlet, he stacked up a lot of them. It's 327k XP, and I can get about 340k from the uncut gems. Alright, it took about an hour and a half to get, but there is 98 crafting. So the rest of this, I'm going to get a lot of it from when I do the rune crafting minigame for 99, but I don't think it's going to be enough to let me hit 99 crafting. So I'm going to have to probably farm some more seaweed in the future. So I put a lot of thought into what I want to do next here. I need to kind of force myself to start doing mining over all my accounts. I've mentioned this a lot of times. Mining is by far the skill I hate the most, and if I leave this off until the end, I am probably going to burn out of the game again. So I'm going to try to get maybe like level 85 right now, just to get some of it out of the way. So level 80 to 85 is about 1.1 million XP here. That would take me 11 hours if I was tick manipulating granite, but I really can't find myself to do that right now. So I'm just going to be doing 2 granite, 2 sandstone, which from what I can remember is about 50 to 60k XP per hour, so it's about half of what I would get if I was putting a ton of effort into it. Also, it's been a while since I talked about what my teammates are doing, so I just wanted to update you guys on that really quickly. So Alfie ended up getting full crystal armor, and he started doing solo chambers of Zarek. He has done about 50 of them so far, and he also got an arcane prayer scroll. Zulu is currently using up all of the supplies that he's been stacking up and also doing Slayer. And Alkin is, for the most part, focusing on his normal Ironman account right now because he's trying to get all the gear he needs for Raids 3 because he wiped and lost a lot of his items. So he's currently just AFKing skilling on his group account. And there is leveled 81 mining, 57k XP per hour so far, so it's still pretty decent. And there is level 82 mining. I just got back from a pretty decent break from the game, as you guys will notice by the time I upload this video, but I took about a 3-week break, and level 83 mining. There's level 84, about 6 more hours to go until 85. Alright, so after a pretty decent amount of time, there is 85 mining, and another cool thing about this level is that means that I am 85 all in every single skill now. I'm getting pretty close to 90 plus all as well. I'm like 4 stats, I think, under level 90. So from here, I'm going to be doing something that I've put off a really long time. I should have done this before I even started doing the runecrafting minigame before. I have to do the Morning's End Part 1 and Morning's End Part 2 quests, and I want to do these so that I can unlock the Death Altar for the minigame, because I want to go back and do runecrafting. I don't know how big of an XP boost it's going to be to have those unlocked, but it will definitely make doing the minigame a lot easier. And just kidding, I can't even do Morning's End Part 1 yet, because I still haven't completed Regicide or Roving Elves, so I have 4 quests that I have to do. I can almost guarantee that if you went back to my old videos and you went to the point where I finished this quest, I probably complained about it. It's been a while since I've done it, so I completely forgot about how awful it was. But there is Regicide done, and now I'm going to be moving into Roving Elves. Alright, and there is Roving Elves completed, now onto Morning's End Part 1. And there is Morning's End Part 1 completed. Finally, after about 3 hours of questing, there's all the quests done that I need to. Also, with the Death Talisman, I didn't need to get this myself. Since I had a teammate that's already done it, there was a Death Talisman sitting in the storage, so that saved me a decent amount of time. So with all these quests done now, I want to go and do some more of the minigame to get myself from 87 to 90 runecrafting. There's really no like crazy reason behind it. I just want to try to get closer to being 90 plus in every single stat. Alright, so here we go with Guardians of the Rift again. There's been a few changes here since the last time I was here. Like once the Guardian hits 100%, it kind of sits there for a little bit. I don't know how much that's going to affect XP rates. I assume it's going to make it less since you're waiting longer for games to start. But there is one huge thing here that I'm going for, and it'll make my life a lot easier. I need to get an Abyssal Lantern, and that is a 1 in 700 chance when checking for rewards, and that's 1 elemental point and 1 catalytic point. I really hope I get that early because then I can get rid of all of the runes in my inventory. So after an hour of doing this, it's looking like I'm going to be averaging about probably 60k an hour over time, and with that rate it will take me a bit over 20 hours to do 87 to 90. One thing I am noticing now that I'm able to do death runes though is that my catalytic points are way above my elemental points, so I'm gonna have to try to figure that out to get them a little bit more even. Alright, let's do some searches here. I'm gonna be able to do 119 total. Oh my god, there's no way. I actually just got it, dude. How many searches did this take me? Let's see, I did 838 total searches to get this. This is massive for me because now I don't even need to be on the Lunar Spellbook, so I can bank all of my runes. So I'm going to have 3 extra slots in my inventory now. So I'll show you guys on the screen right now what adding a redwood log does to this. It makes it so essence pouches don't degrade. So I'm going to go ahead and use these redwood logs on the lantern, and there we go. I'm also kind of curious how much XP per hour I'm going to be getting now that I have this. I'm going to assume it's going to be a lot more because of these extra inventory slots. It's only been about an hour or so since I got my Abyssal Lantern, but there is the first runecrafting level that is 88, and there is level 89. About 9 or so hours left to go until I reach level 90, and I already have a ton of points stacked up, so I'm gonna be able to do a lot of searches towards the end. And there is another pretty long grind coming to an end that is 90 runecrafting. And if you look up here, you'll see my reward points as well. I almost got them to be completely even At one point, I had like 150 more catalytic points, so it's nice to be able to get those pretty close together. And this also means that I'm able to do almost 600 searches here. When it comes to items and everything, I have all the items I need. The only thing like unique I guess I could get from this is either dyes or pets. I guess there is a pretty decent chance that I get a pet from doing this. Hey, there we go. There's something. It took 400 searches, but there's a green dye. I believe I have a blue dye as well, so I have 2 dyes now. Oh, well, there's another dye. So now I have 2 blue dyes and a green dye. Well, there it is, 599 more searches, and I got almost 1,300 more abyssal pearls, and a pretty decent amount of good runes. I just threw all the runes I don't really care too much about on the bottom, but yeah, 2 more dyes from this as well. Now I'm going to go through my bank and take out all of my runes because I want to get an idea of how much I have now. Okay, so yeah, the rune stacks are pretty crazy. I have like over 12 mil in blood runes if I go and sell these. The death and cast runes, I'm pretty sure is even going to be enough for me to get all the way through 99 Slayer. But yeah, with that, I'm going to end the video here. I'll show you guys all of our stats on the screen. Once again, I mentioned this partway through the video, I believe, but I ended up taking a 3-week break from the game, and that's why you guys are seeing this video a little bit later. I still tried to include as much progress in this as I could, though. I don't really want to come back on a video that was like 30 hours of progress or something, so I put at least 100 hours into this video for you guys. The next one I'm going to try to have up within 2 weeks, but it's going to be really hard because I want to try to go for 99 construction so I can use the cape to start doing some blood rune crafting. So that is going to be the next goal for the video. But yeah, per usual, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm sorry once again that it took so long to get this video up. But yeah, hopefully in the next one I'll see you guys with a construction cape, and I'll see you then.